100 Interesting Facts About Brazil. Brazil, officially the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. It has a total area of 8,515,770 square kilometer. Brasília is its capital and São Paulo is its largest city. Portuguese is the official and national language of Brazil. Real, $, BRL, is its official currency. Its 10 bordering countries are Uruguay, Argentina, Paraguay, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. With these interesting facts about Brazil, let's learn about its history, economy, geography, rainforests, culture, and more. Let's get started. 1. Human settlement in Brazil is thought to have begun at least 32,000 years ago. 2. Before the discovery of Brazil by the Portuguese, South American Indians had been living in the region for thousands of years. 3. On January 1, 1502, the first official tourist arrived in Brazil. The bay where they landed was named Rio de Janeiro, Bay of January. 4. Brazil was ruled by the Portuguese for more than 300 years. 5. And it finally attained independence from Portugal on September 7, 1822. 6. The Portuguese established sugar plantations in Brazil during the 16th century. 7. The Dutch invaded Brazil in 1630, which was until now under Portuguese control. By 1654, the Dutch had to leave Brazil and once again the Portuguese had control over the land they discovered back in 1500. 8. Brazil discovered gold for the first time in 1695 and furnished a large portion of the world's gold reserve during the 18th century. 9. The Portuguese started colonizing Brazil in 1930. 10. Brazil, as called by the European sailors and merchants, was also known as the land of parrots, Terra di Papago. 11. Brazil forcibly imported African slaves in a large number, estimated between 3 and 4 million. 12. Due to the importation of a large number of slaves from African nations, there was a great mix of population of indigenous Brazilians, the Portuguese, and the African slaves. Moreover, the arrival of immigrants from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East led to the miscegenation of these people from various origins. Hence, Brazil became a culturally diverse nation. 13. Brazil was the first nation in the Americas to bring people to work by force and the last to set them free when it abolished slavery in 1888 after centuries of hardship seen by the imported African slaves. 14. Rio de Janeiro was Brazil's capital city until 1961. However, the country's capital was shifted from the crowded Rio de Janeiro to the planned city of Brasília. 15. Due to floods and landslides, 916 people died in a hilly region of Rio de Janeiro in January 2011 and 345 people were missing. It was one of the biggest catastrophes in the history of the country. 16. The world's largest population of Catholics, 73.6%, lives in Brazil. They make up 64% of its population. 17. After the United States of America, Brazil has the second largest population of Christians. And the largest population of Christians in South America. 18. Feijoada is the national dish of Brazil, which is a stew of beans with beef and pork. 19. Brazilians value family and social connections. Friendship and hospitality are some of the key traits that the local people look for among themselves. 20. Visitors to Brazil are treated with the utmost respect and are admired. Brazilians have the reputation of being one of the most hospitable people in the world. 21. The most popular type of music Brazilians listen to is the Brazilian funk. The music has a constant and repeated beat, which never changes. Brazilians sing different songs with the beat and there are at least 1,000 such songs that the countrymen couple with the beat. The interesting thing is that the combination never gets old nor does it get boring. 22. Almost 90% of the households in the country have TV sets, and radio is the second most popular source of entertainment and information. 23. Brazil also has the largest number of Japanese people outside of Japan. 24. Brazil has a high murder rate. 25. Brazilian Carnival is an annual Brazilian festival held between the Friday afternoon, 51 days before Easter, and Ash Wednesday at noon, which marks the beginning of Lent, the 40-day period before Easter. During the festival, more than 2 million people are on the streets every day. 26. The carnival held in Rio de Janeiro is often cited as the world's largest party. 27. Copacabana Beach, located at the south end of the city of Rio de Janeiro, is a 4 kilometers long beach. The beach is famous for hosting a concert in 1994 that was attended by 3.5 million people. This was the largest gathering for a concert ever. 28. According to media reports, by mid-2007, there were 67 tribes in Brazil who have never had contact with modern man. These semi-nomadic indigenous people have, however, made incredible strides in modern medicine thanks to our knowledge of their use of certain plant life as health-related elixirs. 29. At least 180 languages are spoken in Brazil. 30. Samba music from Brazil from the 18th century is still tremendously popular. 31. It is a ritual in Brazil for boys to bear the pain from bullet ants before they are declared adults. Their hands are put in gloves filled with these ants. Boys are required to withstand the pain for at least 10 minutes, and they have to pass this test 20 times before being declared adults. 32. Free sex change operations are provided by the Brazilian public health system. They recognize this as a constitutional right. 33. Brazilians like to share their drinks and food with others and they are very happy about it. 34. Brazilians are also very optimistic about their future and always believe that tomorrow will be a better day than today. 35. The name Brazil comes from Brazilwood, the name of a tree in Brazil. 36. Brazil, officially the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. 37. Brazil has a replica of the Statue of Liberty, a copper statue, a gift from the people of France to the people of the United States. 38. Brazil also has the world's second largest black population after Nigeria. 39. Did you know Brazil became the first South American country ever to host the Olympics in 2016? 40. On average, 6 million tourists visit Brazil every year. 41. According to a report, 6.6 million tourists visited Brazil in 2016. The visitors injected a whopping $6.20 into the Brazilian economy. The boost in visitor count in 2016 was due to the Olympic Games held in the country. 42. Oscar Niemeyer designed the capital city of Brasilia. It resembles the shape of an airplane when viewed from the air. 43. Rubber made Brazil a wealthy nation during the late 18th century. 44. There are more species of monkeys in Brazil than in any other nation. 45. Brazilian national anthem has two 7-verse stanzas. Interestingly, both the stanzas have the same tune. Brazilian law does not permit you to sing just one stanza, you have to sing both the stanzas. 46. Embraer, a Brazilian aircraft manufacturing company, is among the world's top 5 aircraft manufacturers. Visit their official website here. 47. The world's highest vertical cemetery, 108 meters tall, is the Memorial Necropole Ecumenica in Santos, Brazil. While the world's biggest cemetery, which covers 1,485.5 acres and contains millions of bodies, is in Iraq in the city of Najaf. 48. Brazil is the world's second largest producer of ethanol fuel. 49. In 1946, voting became a right and an obligation to all women. 50. Brazilians drink 5.5 kilograms per capita per year of coffee, while Finland tops the list with 12 kilograms per capita per year. See the list of nations drinking the most coffee here. 51. Brazil is the leading producer of oranges in the world, which amounts to 30% of the world's total output. 52. The biggest African city outside Africa, Salvador, is in Brazil. 53. Pelé is a Brazilian soccer player who is famous the world over. Brazil has won soccer's FIFA World Cup 5 times, 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, and 2002. 54. Paulo Coelho is a famous Brazilian lyricist and novelist. He was born in Rio de Janeiro, on August 24, 1947. 55. Sand dunes in Brazil can reach a height of 40 meters. 56. Brazil's first national parks were created in the late 1930s. 57. Silva is the most popular surname in Brazil. 58. Brazil has a 60% share of the Amazon's rainforest. The rainforest is also known as Amazonia or the Amazon jungle. The rainforest is estimated to contain 390 billion individual trees divided into 16,000 species. 59. Brazil declared itself a republic on November 15, 1889. 60. Brazil has the 10th largest railway and 3rd largest roadway network in the world. 61. The largest number of species of mammals, plants, and freshwater fish are found in Brazil. 62. Brazil has 13 cities with a population of more than 1 million people. 63. Brazil has only 3 time zones, while France has 12. 64. The climate is tropical across the majority of Brazil. 65. Brazil is also the 5th largest country by population behind China, India, US, and Indonesia. 66. Brazil hasn't been involved in a war since 1870. 67. In its official language, Brazil is also called Pindorama, meaning land of the palm trees. 68. There are 26 states in Brazil and a federal district that contains its capital city, Brasília. 69. In 2016, almost 86% of Brazil's population lived in urban areas. 70. São Paulo is the richest and the most populated state in Brazil. It is also the largest city in South America. 71. São Paulo is Brazil's economic and demographic heartland. 72. Brazil has more than 4,000 airports, which is fewer than the US, which has the world's highest number of airports. 73. The Itaipu Dam in Brazil is the second largest producer of hydroelectricity in the world. It is 7.7 kilometers long and 196 meters high. It is located on the border between Brazil and Paraguay. 74. The name Brazil is believed to have originated from the name of the wood, pau Brazil, Brazilwood, which was the first product that the Portuguese used to their advantage commercially. 75. Brazil can also be called the land of contrasts. 76. The majority of people of African descent live in the northeast, Brazilians of European and Japanese ancestry live in the south and southeast region, while the north and central west is home to the native people. 77. Brazil is the largest country in the world to have Portuguese as an official language. Note that Portuguese-speaking people are also referred to as Lusophones. 78. Brazil is one of the 17 megadiverse countries. 79. Brazil was known by different names, including the Land of the Holy Cross, Terra do Santa Cruz, and the Land of Brazil, Terra do Brasil. 80. The northern part of the country is poor and underdeveloped, while comparatively the southern part is industrialized and rich. 81. The Brazilian real is the official currency of Brazil. Brazil has changed its currency at least 8 times between 1942 and 1994. Learn more about the Brazilian real. 82. Brazil's economy depended mainly on these items: Brazilwood, during first few years of colonization, sugarcane, 16th and 17th century, gold and diamond, 18th century, and coffee, 19th and early 20th century. 83. Brazil became energy independent in 2006. Prior to this, it had imported oil as a primary energy source. 84. The country of Brazil occupies half of South America's total landmass. 85. Brazil is the longest country in the world, while Chile is the second longest. Brazil extends 4,395 kilometers, 2,731 miles, from north to south. It is 4,319 kilometers, 2,684 miles, from east to west. 86. The Pantanal is the largest tropical wetland in the world, encompassing over 70,000 square miles. Although some part of this region is also shared by the neighboring Paraguay and Bolivia, the majority of it lies in Brazil. The region also has the highest concentration of wildlife on the continent. 87. There are 22 towns and cities in Brazil that have at least 500,000 people living in them. 88. The Guandu River in Rio de Janeiro supplies water to 9 million people in Greater Rio de Janeiro. 89. 4,600 miles of Brazil's coastline lie on the Atlantic Ocean. 90. Brazil borders every South American nation except Ecuador and Chile. 91. Pico da Neblina, in Amazonia, is the highest point in Brazil at 2,994 meters, 9,822 feet. 92. Brazil is void of deserts, high mountains, and Arctic environments. 93. Brazil has 21 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, cultural 14 and natural 7. See the list here. 94. Brazil contains 1/3 of Latin America's population. It is also among the world's major economies. 95. Brazil has 10 neighboring countries, while China and Russia both have 14, the highest number of neighboring countries any nation has. 96. Rio de Janeiro is the second largest city in Brazil, and also the 6th largest in both North and South America. 97. By area, it is the fifth largest country in the world behind Russia, Canada, the United States, and China. 98. It contains a major portion of the Amazon River basin. 99. Brazil covers 47.3% of the area of South America. 100. According to a recent study, the Mantaro River in southwestern Peru is the source of the mighty Amazon River. The world's longest river flows through Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, and Venezuela. Hope you like this video. Please like and share this video and subscribe our channel for more informative videos. Thanks for watching.